A Good Samaritan killed by police gunfire.
You want to stop the person that is shooting the weapon.
We're learning more about the chaotic moments after a police officer was ambushed in Arvada.
You know, sometimes you have to make that decision to shoot in 1.5 seconds. It's very, very quick.
An armed bystander springs into action, taking down the suspected gunman.
There's no telling how many innocent lives were saved because of a good guy with a gun.
Tonight, we're unraveling new details from the attack in Old Town Arvada, taking an in-depth look at the shooting that left 3 people dead.
There's many steps to go before we end up with anything final here.
We'll take a first look at how our political map could change and what it means for you.
The more we learn about Monday's deadly shooting in Arvada that left 3 men dead, the more complex and difficult the picture becomes.
Police say Officer Gordon Beasley was ambushed, targeted and killed because he was wearing an Arvada police uniform and badge.
The Denver Post reports detectives have now uncovered a note left by the suspected shooter, Ronald Troike, detailing a direct threat to Arvada police officers.
Now, we know Johnny Hurley was the one who shot and killed Troike, and in the aftermath, the Arvada police chief described him, Hurley, as a true hero.
And adding one more difficult layer to this deadly attack tonight, Denver7 Investigates has also confirmed from multiple sources that Hurley was killed by gunfire from a responding police officer. Good evening and welcome to Denver7 News at 10. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. Thank you for joining us tonight. There's a lot to sort through in this tragic case, and a lot we still don't know about the moments of panic when gunfire erupted in Old Town Arvada.
And tonight we're going to take you through what we know so far. And we begin with Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kowaleski and a deeper look at the events that left 3 people dead.
They are the questions police have not yet answered. Who killed the gunman and how did Good Samaritan Johnny Hurley die? Before we get to those answers, let's open with a critical point. The details we have learned are difficult to share because we understand these are instantaneous decisions made in a high-stress, life and death situation. In the hours since Monday's shooting, Arvada police have confirmed the gunman was responsible for what has been described as a brutal murder of Arvada police officer Gordon Beasley. The details we are now providing you come independently from 3 ranking and informed sources privy to key information at the highest levels. First, as Arvada PD confirmed, the gunman shot and killed Officer Gordon Beasley. Seconds later, eyewitnesses have reported Samaritan John Hurley responded to the sound of gunshots. Our sources now confirming it was Hurley who shot and killed the gunman. And now the most difficult of the new information. Our sources tell us Samaritan Johnny Hurley was killed by gunfire from a responding officer. Throughout the day, our news managers and members of our investigative team have been in lengthy discussions with Arvada city leaders, making sure they were aware of the information we have uncovered and were prepared to share with you. In response to our calls, Arvada PD offered this statement: "We will not confirm until the investigation team finishes its interviews and reviews forensic information." Here's more for you to consider. Since Monday's shooting, Arvada PD has not said how Samaritan Hurley was killed, only calling him a hero. Again, it's important to stress this is not an indictment on the decision by the officer. That officer was responding to an active shooter situation. What he or she saw prior to the decision is not yet known. It's fair to conclude the decision to shoot had to be made in an instant. Through our sources, we now know the missing details. Also, it's standard protocol in these situations to conduct ballistic reviews, and those take time. It's also standard to conduct extensive interviews with witnesses and first responders. The Jeffco County Sheriff's Office is now leading this investigation, and we expect to hear more in the next 48 hours from Arvada PD. I'm Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kowaleski.
The result of an outside investigation into the police response in Arvada could still be weeks away. Now, we have learned that police are reviewing footage from cameras in the area. Now, Arvada officers don't have body cameras.
So with such a chaotic scene, it takes time to gather evidence to try and understand the split-second decisions made by officers. So we want to give you some context on how police prepare for and respond to these active shooter situations.
Denver7's GUAJARDO spoke to a police trainer.
I spoke with a former director of a law enforcement program out of Minnesota. She has more than 2 decades of experience and tells me when officers respond to a situation where more than one person is armed, it can sometimes be very confusing. She breaks down the protocols that should have been followed by officers and that Good Samaritan, John Hurley.
Sir, we have an incident in progress.
The initial 911 call came in on Monday around 1:15 p.m. for a suspicious incident near the Arvada Library.
Shots fired.
15 minutes later, dispatch received calls for shots fired and that an officer was hit by gunfire.
We have officer down.
Well, the second wave of officers obviously do not know who's who.
Mylan Masson is a former director of the law enforcement program at Hennepin Technical College. She also served on the Minnesota Police Officers Standard Training Board more than 2 decades. We reached out for her expertise given her experience analyzing high-profile cases, including police force used against George Floyd. She says in situations like these, police response is heightened.
They may not have been updated as to the fact that the citizen who helped them out, they don't know if he's the actual killer. Did he shoot the police officer or what?
She says the first step is for officers to take cover and give orders, but adds that it's difficult when they're responding to an open plaza. So their next move is to immediately gain control of the weapons.
What they're going to do is they're going to command the person to put the gun down.
And this is where she says every second counts.
If that Good Samaritan didn't put the gun down and came towards the officers, that's where some confusion could come, and that's where the officers may shoot.
A decision she says officers must make in seconds.
Can guess or estimate, maybe 5 seconds. You know, sometimes you have to make that decision to shoot in 1.5 seconds.
Now look, we want to be very transparent. There's still a lot of unanswered questions here. It's unclear if officers followed protocol. We also don't know where John Hurley had his weapon. Was it in his hand, on his holster, or on the ground? These are all questions we will continue to press for to really get the story of what unfolded out here in Old Town Arvada. We know it's going to take some time because the Arvada Police Department, well, they don't have body cameras. But what we do know is that the Arvada Police Chief says Hurley was a true hero, and so does this community. In Arvada, Addie GUAJARDO, Denver7.
Thank you, Addie. And Arvada police say they believe Johnny Hurley's courageous actions likely disrupted what could have been a larger loss of life in Monday's attack. And gun owner groups say being armed when an attack happens makes all the difference.
We have firearms as tools. They're tools to protect ourselves and protect others. The gun community is not one to go out and say, "Hey, we just want to, kill for killing." That's not us. We want to protect. We want to protect ourselves. We want to protect our families. We want to protect our friends and our community. And I think that's what this great hero did.
The Rocky Mountain Gun Owners Group stresses every gun owner should undergo extensive training to make sure they can respond in the safest possible way to threats.
And the fact that Johnny Hurley was able to compose himself enough to stop the Arvada shooter is impressive. When we dig into the data, it shows that it is rare for a citizen to stop a gunman like that. The FBI tracked active shooter events between 2000 and 2019. In 345 attacks, just 4 shooters were killed by citizens. That is roughly 1.2% of the cases.
And this all comes as President Biden is pushing a new plan to crack down on gun violence. For perspective, crime rates have been trending up since last year, and now police are concerned things could worsen through the summer. The president is laying out what he calls a comprehensive strategy. The administration will allow communities to spend federal pandemic dollars on hiring police officers, as well as running programs that are proven to prevent gun violence. It will also make more federal resources available for police departments. And finally, it sets up a zero tolerance policy for gun dealers who break the law. Right now, 7 members of Congress represent Colorado in the U.S. House, and soon we will have an 8th.
Of course, we don't know who that's going to be yet, but first we are getting a look at how the congressional districts could be carved up.
Denver7 Sloan Dickey takes a look at this proposed shakeup and what it could mean for you.
The first draft of Colorado's new congressional districts brings some potentially big changes, notably to Colorado's 3rd district, currently represented by Republican Lauren Boebert.
Lauren Boebert's seat would be getting even more Republican, so even safer for her.
Her district would lose 9 rural counties near Colorado's southern border, but gain 4 counties from the 5th congressional district represented by Doug Lamborn. The plan would also move Summit, Grand, and Clear Creek counties from the 2nd district represented by Democrat Joe Neguse to the District 3 as well. Also, Colorado's 7th district, represented by Democratic Ed Perlmutter and currently split between Jefferson and Adams counties, would now be split between Jefferson and Douglas counties. And then there's the new 8th district, created as Colorado's population continues to grow.
The whole reason that Colorado got an 8th seat in this recent reapportionment was because we have a growing population in our state, whereas other states haven't grown as fast in terms of their population.
This is the first map drawn by Colorado's Independent Redistricting Commission, created by Amendments Y and Z, voted into the state's constitution in 2018.
The point of this independent commission is they are supposed to listen to public feedback and take account of what individuals are saying they feel their communities are and how they should be represented in these districts.
Political science professor Sarah Chatfield says the commission was not designed to keep incumbents happy.
Rocking the boat is actually not something they're really supposed to consider. They're not supposed to consider whether incumbent members of Congress will like or not like what ends up being drawn.
But this map is just a draft.
There's many steps to go before we end up with anything final here.
The commission has planned dozens of town halls across the state as the revision process begins.
I wouldn't take this first map as sort of, this is what it is. There will be revisions based on community feedback, and then also it has to be approved by the Colorado Supreme Court.
Sloan Dickey, Denver7.
We are down 500 pairs of shoes.
A nonprofit on a mission to help Colorado's homeless facing a major setback.
It's devastating. What it takes to secure the funds for 500 pairs of shoes, to prep those.
Now, this group is determined to get back on track, and it needs your help to make that happen.
We're figuring it out, and it's super hard.
Hot and dry today across Colorado, but cool and wet weather is in the forecast.